Good evening, boys and girls. How is everyone's lockdown going? Hopefully you're still eating fruit and vegetables. Now, a lot of people are worried about putting on weight and all that kind of stuff because they're not doing so much. If you were to, one thing people often talk to me about is weight loss. What I would recommend is give yourself the same portion that you would do normally. But because some of you guys are in physical jobs or anything like that at all, just take a quarter of that away. So whatever food that you would normally eat, just take away 3 or 4 or 5 spoonfuls of that, so you don't have to drastically change your diet. But most of us are not exercising as much. Most of us, for example, if you're a bricklayer or something or other like that, it's quite a physical job. You're actually burning a couple of thousand calories a day just doing that. A childminder running here, there and everywhere is burning thousands of calories. But if you're sat at home and you're not doing as much, people are worried about putting on weight and so on, just reduce your calories a little bit. Don't worry about trying to eat healthier. If you can, that's fab. But what I recommend is just try to reduce your calories by 200 or 300 calories a day. That should make a big difference. If you think about it over 7 days, 7 threes are 21, so that's a whole day's worth of calories that you're actually taking off just by reducing to 200 to 300 calories a day. So just a nice little hint for you guys there. Alright, let's get stuck in. So tonight I want to go over some elbow drills with you guys, a little bit more of a technical class, and a little bit more of how to move your feet in certain directions. So it's quite a technical class tonight, and so we'll go from there. All right, let's go. Run and punch. Have to warm up. And punch up. And down. Everyone's Netflix account, imagine would be strong as well. Movie time. See David Williams put some books out for everyone to read for the kids, which is great. Keep moving. I recommend as well, going out for that walk, if you can. But if you've noticed what we're doing lots of this filming. Main reason being is we encourage everyone to stay at home, not to go out and piss ass about here, there and everywhere. Just go down, get your food a couple of times a week. Stay healthy, stay in, contain this spread. Try and flatten the curve as much as we can. We've all got to do our bit. How you going, Sensei Reese?
Awesome, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you about to start another one?
Yeah, baby.
Last one and then we'll have some lunch.
Awesome.
It's a phenomenal time to be alive, Greasy.
It is a phenomenal time to be alive. Punch up. And down. And uppercuts. Good thing is my foot's getting a lot of chance to heal at the moment, which is nice. And time. Good, good, good. Ear to shoulder. Side to side. Circle. Other way. Other way. Other way. Speed ball forward. And back. And forward. And back. Hands forward. And back. Forward. And back. Up, downs. Crossover. Upper body turn. Hip circle. Other way. One foot over the top of the other. Reach up. And reach down. Change, other foot over. Change again, other foot over. And change again, other foot over. Leg behind. Change legs. One more. And one more. Hips. Another way. Knees. Another way. Let's shake it out. All right, let's go. Let's get stuck in. So, elbows. I want to work on elbows today. How to set up some elbows, some variation on elbows, and then finish off with a little bit of fun. It's a bit more of a technical class today, but then you can intersperse that with some press ups and bits and pieces from here. Let's go. So we're going to rising elbow. And what I want you to just keep your hands open for me for this exercise. So I'm going to come in and I'll turn my shoulders and the elbow comes directly straight up on the inside. So rising elbow strike. Let's go 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So if you see, I'm actually leaning in. I'm not trying to keep my shoulders square. I'm actually leaning and gaining distance on that technique from there. So round, flat elbow. Once again, the hand here. Now this doesn't bend. Reason why, it will do in a second on a slicing elbow, which is much, much better. Ready? 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. See, I'm turning my body more. Why? Because I'm elongating the technique. I'm making the technique longer by basically being able to turn my shoulders into the techniques from there. Next is, I'm going to cut using the point of my elbow. This little point here is the point of the elbow in here. And what I'm doing, I'm actually turning the wrist into myself. So imagine this way. I want to bend my wrist, so slicing, slicing, slicing down. So I want to almost draw a circle. Imagine I've got like a little face here, or a little square in front of me. And I want to draw a line from this point to this point on the head, or on the circle. So I slice down the arm, down the eye. I'm slicing from this side of the head to that side of the head from there. Ready? So slicing elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. All right. Next elbow, okay, is the spiked elbow. So the hand comes behind and I'm coming forward to strike here. Now this could be, someone could be low and I could be striking down onto them there. Someone could be attacking me and I'm driving my elbow in a forward attack here. Boom. They could be taller than you and you could be striking them with the point of the elbow to the throat, to the chest, solar plexus, or anything like this at all. So it really is a spiking action down. Once again, it can be here. You can catch the leg, spike down onto someone's leg, or spike down onto someone's knee would be completely acceptable as well. Ready? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. 2 elbows left. So from here now, quite a close elbow or an outside elbow. So fairly similar to a spike, but this time, you can imagine I've got someone's head, I can't quite spike them, but instead I'm using the side of my arm to hit them in the eye or in the side of the head. If you're using this onto someone's body, it's not very effective. It's not going to work. It's not strong enough. But if I'm clinching someone and I'm here in my arm, bang, I can give them a nice little clip around the side of the head or the side of the jaw with an outside elbow strike. Absolutely, that would work really well. So we set 1, hand come up, 2, hand come up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And try not to use your arm. Point your elbow into the person. That's it. So I'm not going across, hitting them with the side of the arm. I want to give them a clip with the elbow. 1, 2, clip them with the elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Good, 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 good. So let's go through them so far. What have we had? We've had rising elbow. We've had round elbow or flat elbow. We've had slice elbow, where the wrist, everything slices down. Slice elbow. What else have we had? We had spike elbow. And we've had outside elbow. This one here. So rise, round, slice, spike, out. Alright? The last one is back elbow. Now the back elbow is the same technique, but now you've got 3 different ways in which you can throw the back elbow. So if I'm in fighting stance from here, so imagine I'm on the silver dot, or on the white dot. All I literally am going to do is step to that silver dot, turn, and then back to that silver dot. That silver dot, turn, back to that silver dot. My back foot remains the same. Alright? Now once again, so I turn, and I can do a flat back elbow, then I come back into the front. Turn, flat back elbow, turn back to the front. 3, turn, flat, back in. 4, turn, flat, back in. 5, turn, flat, back in. Turn, fat to skin. 7, turn, flat elbow, back in. 8, turn, flat elbow, back in. 9, turn, flat elbow, back in. 10, turn, flat elbow, back in. Now, Anderson Silva made this one popular, I think, on Cage Rage, maybe 12 or 10 or something or other. He did the same thing, but he turned and then come in and did an up elbow this way. So back up elbow, right? Because you imagine you've got your hands like this, so the flat one's only going to be hitting against their arms, isn't it? But then if you turn and go up underneath through the guard, boom, onto the chin. Beautiful. Let's try it. Turn, up elbow, back in. 2, turn, up elbow, back in. 3, turn, up elbow, back in. 4, turn, up elbow, back in. 5, turn, up elbow, back in. 6, turn, up elbow, back in. 7, turn, up elbow. 8, 9, 10. Last one, boys and girls. You're doing very, very well. Good listening. It's a back slice elbow. Oh, back slice. So, same thing, turn, but I slice down. Not flat, not up, down, 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 Corona, down. Alright? I said slicing down. Ready? 1, turn, slice down. 2, turn, slice down. I like this one. 3, turn, slice down. 4, turn, slice down. 5, turn, slice down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now on that, I wouldn't be using any elbow unless I was in a very close in position, i.e. clinching or anything like that at all. The back elbows, the last 3, I wouldn't use those unless someone was against the cage or against the ring or against the wall. If I was using that in a normal fight, people would be gone. It's not a distancing one. I want to have it that their back is against the cage, so they can't move backwards, so I can actually hit that strike and go from there. So let's just go through all of them quickly again. Rising, round, slice, spike, outside, back flat, back up, or back slice. Alright, they're all the technical things or techniques that you're going to be using for an elbow striking from there. You can then vary that into your shadow boxing. When we're doing elbows only, vary those up as much as you possibly can you do to go from there. So let's work on how to set up some elbow strikes, because for me, if I'm fighting you, I'm not going to come straight up and throw an elbow technique. I need to ideally either set that up or have that you come in from there. So what I want to do is going to come in, going to go jab, rise, 2, jab, rise, 3, jab, rise, 4, jab, rise, 5, jab, rise, 6, jab, rise, 7, jab, rise, 8, jab, rise, 9, jab, rise, 10, jab, rise. Good. Same thing now. Jab, round. Ready? 1, jab, round. 2, jab, round. 3, jab, round. 4, jab, round. 5, jab, round. 6, jab, round. 7, jab, round. 8, jab, round. 9, jab, round. 10, jab, round. Good. Same thing. Jab, slice. Jab, slice. Slicing down. Ready? 1, jab, slice. 2, jab, slice. 3, jab, slice. 4, jab, slice. 5, jab, slice. 6, jab, slice. 7, 8, 9, 10, jab, slice. Good. And relax. Can go the other arm. Then you can add something together. Jab, rise, punch. Okay, and come in for a punch or come in with an elbow, whatever you want to be able to do that from there. So from here, jab, rise, punch, or let's go another elbow off the other side. Ready? Jab, rise, round. 2, jab, rise, round. 3, jab, rise, round. 4, jab, rise, round. 5, jab, rise, round. Okay? From here, jab, round, spike. Ready? 1, jab, round, spike. 2, jab, round, spike. 3, jab, round, spike. 4, jab, round, spike. Last one. 5, jab, round, spike. Good. From here. Jab, slice, rise. Ready? 1, jab, slice, spike. Sorry, rising. 2, jab, slice, rising. 3, jab, slice, rising. 4, jab, slice, rising. 5, jab, and go from there. Alright, good, and relax. Then when we do shadow sparring, you can then add those combinations, doing whatever you can do, going from there, doing those hand combinations. Alright, good, quick drink, go from there, go, go, go. Alright, we're back on. Let's do it. Alright, so, hand blocking. Let's work on that. So hand blocking and elbowing are fairly similar positions. So what I want to do when I'm hand blocking my head. So let's work on, I'm square, and I just turn my body 45 degrees. The other hand literally is going to go straight over the top of my head, or I like to just above my ear, hold my skull in here. I can actually see through this bit here. The other hand, my chin is actually tucked in to my shoulder. My chin is actually tucked into my shoulder, and I'm actually looking in position here. I'm not so far that I'm actually can be hit. My elbow is just, it's not pointing directly to you. It's not pointing directly to the side, which makes it almost impossible for me to see. It's almost like at, I suppose, 33 1/3, 45 degrees over to the angle here. My other hand can be here, or on top, or underneath here in position here, or even to the side. If it's here, it's protecting anything from coming to underneath. If it's here, I can be protecting anything coming over the top here. If it's to the side, any attacks coming the other side, my hand is here ready to be able to protect myself as much as I possibly can. Alright, so let's work that technically wise a little bit forward, slow it down. So what I like to do when I'm practicing this is I have my back foot ever off slightly, hand in here, hand up. 1. So the hand that's here now slides back up to protect myself, and I'm in this position here. So my elbow, in Muay Baran actually, you're using your elbow to actually block more, or actually not block more, just to get in the way of techniques coming at you. Because then if they punch your elbow, it's going to hurt them. So I've got my hand up, blocking hand here. 3. So hand comes back up, almost like a rising elbow strike, and hand coming in here. 2. So hands come up and drops in here. 3. Hands almost like, and then it comes in here. 4. Almost think the hands slide down on each other. 5. But almost think. 6. Almost think hands slide down the forearm. 7. Hands slide down the forearm. Hands slide down the forearm. Hands slide. Hands slide. Hands slide. Hands slide. Not hand solo. Hand solo. Hand slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Now that doesn't mean I'm walking around like this. I would still be here ready to fight. But as the fight gets closer to me, I would have my hands in protecting my head so I'm not getting elbowed or anything like that at all. But don't forget I'll be here, but as soon as they start to come in, for me personally, I just literally here, I would go back into position here. Reason why is the elbow's in the way, my hand is up, my hand is here, ready to protect myself from position here. So I'm fighting, they'd come forward, and I would come back into this position here. Why? My jaw is protected by my shoulder, and my nose and my face is protected by my elbow, and my hands are up in position and ready to go. So I'll be here, it's a defense, 1, boom, and I'll be here, 2, boom, 3, boom. See how I'm defending. I've got a nice, you can't see my face. You try and punch me in the face, you're going to punch me in the elbow, you're going to break your hand. Okay, here, protected. See, look, you can't really get me in the jaw. I'm protected. I'm protected. I'm protected. I'm protected. I'm protected. Alright? So if you're in fighting stance, now ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really see what's coming on. That's fine. I know if they're hitting me, guess what? I don't really want to see it too much. I want to block it. Most people are going to punch themselves out. Okay, and then I'm looking for the opening. I don't have my chin up. My chin is down. But I don't have my chin down. Chin down, eyes up. Ready? 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, 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 good. Alright. So that's how you can block from there. From here, if I'm taking a kick to the head, let's say I'm taking a kick to the head, one way you can take a kick to the head is you can double palm it. Like if I was holding the Thai pads, you can come in with double palm. If you can get the hands out, you can get the hands out and double palm a kick. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now from here, next thing what I would do is same thing. I'd come up and the hand would come on top. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So I'd cover and the other hand would come in here to cover as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then to the body, I can cover with the body and the other hand would go on top or ever so slightly forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in Muay Baran they often talk about covering and you can actually just touch the knee with this hand. So as they come in and kick, if you touch the knee with this hand, it's going to dissipate the power. Boom. So I'm coming in, blocking or touching the knee with this hand. Come in, touching the knee, taking the power. Touching, so they're kicking me, and I'm just touching the knee to dissipate the power. Come in, and I'm just hitting the knee with this hand, which stops the power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. So protecting my head. Bear with me. Protect your head. Protect it from punches. Protecting from punches. Good. Head kicks coming in. Protecting from head kicks coming in. Protecting from a head kick coming in. Head kicks coming in. Body kicks coming in. Body kicks coming in. And taking the leg from there. Good. And the last one you can do is you can catch. It's a Muay Baran technique, but you have to use a partner to do this. As they kick you, you put this hand on their knee, and then their bottom of their top of their foot, the top of their foot actually catches your elbow, and so it's this way here. But I'll show you that one. It's a nice secret tricky move from there. So hand blocking, one of those things with hand blocking as much as you can. In Thai, you want to have your hands higher rather than lower. Why? If you look at Thai fighting, most of the Thai guys are going to get kicked in the legs and kicked in the bodies. They'll take that. What they don't want to take is a kick to the head or an elbow to the head or anything like that at all. So they'll tend to have their hands higher to protect anything from there. Anything coming into the body, they'll go for that. They don't mind that. All right. Last couple of minutes. What I want to work on is how to move your feet in certain directions. What do I mean by that? Watching people spar, they will just sort of move their feet here, there, and everywhere, and sort of anything like this at all. There is a right and a wrong way, or a good and a bad way to be able to move your feet. Now, if I'm going forwards, my front foot goes forwards and my back foot. Forwards, forwards. Forwards, forwards. Now, if I'm going backwards, the back foot should go first. Back front, back front, back front. So from here, back front. And however far I move one foot, the other foot should move the same. What do I mean by that? So I'm not going, they're not moving the same. Or I'm not doing, they're the extremes. So if I'm going forwards, forward back, forward back, forward back, backwards, backwards, back front, back front. Alright? So let's do this together. When I go forwards, the front foot moves forwards first. When I go backwards, the back foot moves forwards first. Ready? Forwards, 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 backwards, 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 forwards, 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 backwards, 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 forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, back, forward, backwards. You guys have got it. Now, lefts and rights. Common mistake is when people move to the side, they will cross their feet this type of way. Bad, 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 bad. If you get attacked at that point, you can't move out the way. So, if I'm moving to my left, I have to go left, right, left, right, left, right. If I'm moving to my right, guess what? You got it. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And once again, it's the same foot size pattern or the same size step that you have to do. Let's do it together. Ready? Left, left, left. I'll do it with you guys. Ready? Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Left, left, right, right. Left, left, right, right. Left, right, left, right. Way! All right, now let's put it all together. Are we ready? Forward, 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 backward, 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 left, 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 right, 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 forward, forward, back, back, left, left, right, right, forward, forward, back, back, left, left, right, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back, left, right, forward, back, left, right. Good. And then obviously, during shadow sparring, you can then add those different pieces together. All right? Next on footwork? What if they are circling? Very good question. All right. Now, because what we have just shown you then is how to move. What if they're moving forwards or backwards or sideways? But what happens if they're circling? That's another great question. So what I've got to imagine, if you've got a pole in your front room and you've been practicing your pole dancing like I have been during this COVID-19. So what you've got to imagine is that pole or a sticker or whatever is in the middle of the room. Now, if I'm going to circle, now my back foot has to move faster or further than my front foot. So, back front, back front, back front. Imagine, I'll just get a cone. So I'm here. Now, once again, if I'm going to the right, right, left, keep facing the cone. Right, left, keep facing the cone. Right, left. Now, if you notice, I'm taking a much bigger step with my right foot than I am my back foot, which allows me to turn in a circle. Now, let's have fun. Right, forward, backwards. Woo! Whoa, sexy. All right, so from here, right pivot, forward, backward. Right pivot, forward, backwards. Sexy. Right pivot, forward, backwards, forward, jab, rise, round, hook, back, and everything else we've done today. What happens if I go the other way? Same thing. I'm going to go left, right, left, right. And once again, I'm taking a much more smaller step with my front foot than I am my back foot. Why? Because that's the center of the ring. That's the center of the circle. What I mean by that, if we find someone, we will tend to try and face them and almost turn side on. If you see how I'm side on. Or you'll cross your feet. Who's done that? Most of you should have your hand up because most of you do this. How do I know that? I've done that. Okay, and I know most of you have done the same things I've done. Why? Most fighters have done the same stuff wrong. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is if I'm facing someone, I don't get too square, I don't get too side on, but I don't also cross my feet. Alright? So, let's go over that. So if I'm moving to a center point, I keep my focus on that center point. If I'm moving to the right, my right foot goes first, then my left foot comes in. If I'm moving to the left, it's my left foot that comes in and moves from there. And I see how I'm still holding my shape. Hold your shape. Hold your shape. Most people won't do this. When I first started Thai training, this was my first 18 months to 2 years of Thai training, was purely foot shaping. How to shape your foot and stay in stance. Up and down train tracks, all these types of things. Why? Because they knew footwork was so important. So then, you can add that, yes. So if you can go forwards, backwards, move to the right. Backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards, move to the left. Do it with me. Backwards, backwards, forwards, left. Keep pivoting. Keep pivoting. Backwards, backwards, forwards, right, forwards, right, back, left, back, pivot to the right. Then you put a pivot in, a little switch in, and then you put the switch jab cross, and then you can move, put a little back step in, switch, and then come, feint through, turn the foot, put in the early shuffle, come in, and then turn. Just like that. Alright, if you do that little bit at the end, that's exactly how you should be doing that from there. Footwork, easy. Good. So let's just quickly go over that. Forwards, forwards, back, back, right, right, left, left. Pivot, 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 pivot. Rising elbow, round elbow, slice elbow, spike elbow, back elbow. All those bits and pieces we've done today. What else did we do today? Elbows. What other ones did we do?
Yeah, spinning
back elbows.
Spinning spikes.
Yeah.
Spinning.
What else did we do? Footwork.
Footwork.
What did we do between footwork and elbows? I can't remember actually, to tell you the truth. I think that was pretty much it.
You put some combinations together.
Combinations are going from there.
Yeah.
And then we finish off with a little bit of hand blocking in the middle as well. Thank you, Sophia. So remember, blocking, 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 blocking. Don't block with your body. Arm blocking should be nice and tight. Alright? A little bit of a technical class tonight. Very technical class tonight. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you didn't think, oh, technique's boring. I don't really want to get better. I'm just here for the fun. Technique is fun. Look at his face. Doesn't it look like I'm having fun?
What came first, the fun or the technique?
Fun came first, always. I mean, technique came first. Good, well done today. Good technical lesson. You were going to add that. Now, next time you shadow spar, like people go, I don't know what to do in shadow sparring. That's what you do in shadow sparring. People are no good at shadow sparring because they don't want to do that bit there. It's the technique that makes the shadow sparring easy. I enjoy shadow sparring. Why? Because it gives me a chance to check my technique without having someone punch me in the face. I don't like the punching in the face bit. I love punching to the face, not the punching in the face bit. And how can I practice all that? By shadow sparring and practice that technical stuff that I did tonight. I really enjoyed that one, teaching that one, and I've blasted through that one, and I've probably got another, I think I've gone way over time. I don't really care. I've enjoyed that one tonight. I hope you guys got something. COVID-19. Peace out.